Breaking news today, war with NATO countries is not something Putin wants, he says. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, has stated that his country does not want to start a war with NATO members. This comes after Joe Biden, president of the United States, warned that Russia may turn against NATO if Western aid to Ukraine dried up. In an interview that was published on Sunday by Russian state media, Putin stated that suggestions that Russia would attack a NATO nation are totally baseless. Speaking to lawmakers in the United States earlier this month, Biden warned that if Putin takes Ukraine, he won't stop there. "We have committed as a NATO member that we would defend every inch of NATO territory," Biden said, pleading with Republicans to stop blocking more military aid to Ukraine and threatening to attack a NATO ally if Putin continues his aggressive behavior. "Because of this, we don't seek and that we don't have today," as Biden put it. An armed attack on one member state of NATO is considered an assault on all member states, according to Article 5 of the NATO Treaty. The United States and other NATO members have been careful in their military support for Kiev, offering a variety of forms of assistance while being quick to stress that their countries are not directly engaged in the conflict. Helsinki became a member of NATO in April 2023 after Sweden and Finland applied for membership in the alliance after Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. This heightened tensions on the eastern flank of NATO and effectively doubled the alliance's border with Russia. According to Putin, NATO dragged Finland into the alliance. During Sunday's interview, Putin criticized the president's comments, calling them total nonsense, and said he believed Biden understood this. The leader of Russia's Kremlin also stated that Russia has no interest in instigating a war with NATO nations from a geopolitical, economic, political, or military standpoint. After Biden's speech, Russia's ambassador to the U.S., Anatoly Antonov, claimed that the U.S. had lost touch with reality by casually bringing up the possibility of direct confrontations between the militaries of the two countries. "This kind of provocative rhetoric is unacceptable for a responsible nuclear power," said Antonov. Despite Washington's repeated denials that it is at war with Moscow, the conflict in Ukraine has maintained the suspicion of a showdown between Russia and NATO. Additionally, on multiple occasions, Ukraine has positioned itself as the entry point to NATO and European nations that might be prospective targets for Russia in the event that Kiev loses its conflict with Moscow. In the early days of the war, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky warned Kiev's Western allies, "If we fall, you will fall." If the Russian military triumphs in Ukraine, NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg warned Thursday, there is a real risk that his aggression will not end there. Adani Group's EBITDA has increased from 350 to 1,350 rupees per ton following the acquisitions of ACC and Ambuja Cement. The company aims to reach 1,400 rupees per ton by 2024, according to sources. Adani Group bought Ambuja Cement Ltd and ACC Limited last year to diversify its business. With its network of 8 cement grinding units and 6 integrated cement manufacturing plants, Ambuja Cement can produce cement at a rate of 31 million metric tons per annum.